baby. You know what I'm saying? So it depends. So I don't
It
think
depends. When you say it depends on what?
it depends on what your objective was coming into the game. You know,
Okay.
if your objective was to make money, yeah. If you haven't made it at a certain point, you might want to reconsider or alter your plans to something else of making money. But
Mhm.
if that wasn't your objective at first, why stop?
Mhm.
So it
Do
depends.
you think that you can do both? Do you that
That-
people can still pursue their passion projects and maintain a viable relationship?
It depends on who you in the relationship with.
Mhm.
If somebody's supportive of your passions or sees the happiness that your passions bring, they should, I'm not saying they should, but if they're supportive of that, of course, keep going. And it's all about prioritizing what you want. If you make your relationship a priority, and that person doesn't feel like you're slighting them for anything, or at least understands why you are sharing them with the other thing that you're sharing, that's fine. But on the flip side, if that person wants to see your happiness and they see what you're doing is bringing happiness to you, they should want to support that also too, because your happiness depends
Yeah.
on the relationship. So I think it goes both ways. It depends on who
And
you
I
with.
think that people should be communicative and honest about their level of passion for their passion project when entering in a relationship, and allow the other person to make a choice if they want to be, in that relationship. But I think that you should never dissuade a person from pursuing their passion projects, because they're going to end up resenting you. And then they may do it, for the sake of their relationship, but it's their thing that they do when, you guys are going through rough times, or when that, sometimes it's their therapy, whatever that passion project is. So I don't, think that, you should ever dissuade a person from, pursuing their passion, because it will eventually make for a not so great relationship.
Me personally, what I have learned, I'm not gonna, I don't really like go off science or whatever, but I have learned with Capricorns and me being a Capricorn, I need something. I mean, I need,
Most people.
yeah, I mean, I can't imagine life without doing something. A relationship, a
Hmm.
marriage, a kid, you know, even though I haven't had those things, even if it's involved with the relationship, even if it's involved with the marriage, I have to be doing something within that occupies me. So if it's me working with my partner, me working with my kids, I have to be doing something that's fulfilling for me in order to accomplish a goal. I think you should always set goals in front of you and feel being fulfilled by doing something. So that's my personal opinion. If it's not one thing, I'm always passionate about something, and I don't think just being in a relationship and doing the status quo will ever be enough for me. So that's my main thing. It doesn't have to be one thing, but that's why it's important for me to be doing, have a partner who is A, doing something, but B, also doesn't mind doing something with me, and have something, because that's a goal to me. If my partner is doing something, I feel accomplished supporting her or my kids. That's a goal to me, to help them reach their goal. So it's just not
Hmm.
selfish. I mean, if you're doing something and I feel like I have, contributed to it in regards to, like, damn, I'm with that also too, and you accomplish it, we accomplish it if I helped it, just doing it. So
Hmm.
so that's part of goal too. It's just not your selfish thing. It's just me personally. I have to have a goal in front of me in order to, be fulfilled in my life. It's always a passion, and that's not going to stop. God willing, until my grave. So.
Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so
That's good. And I think, to wrap this up, I mean, being in a relationship with people who are not passionate about something or who's not ambitious, is meaning that you're their whole world. And you never want to be someone's whole world.
Man.
You want them to have something outside of you, because it's going to be rough for you if you out there pursuing your passion and they don't have anything that they're doing, or a destination or a goal that they're trying to reach. It will be a problem.
I couldn't say it no, but and I didn't even look at it from that perspective. But that's the cherry on top right there. If you're doing, even if you got kids, if you're doing everything for somebody else and not being fulfilled for yourself, things happen. God forbid something happens to your spouse, something happens to your kids. You empty. That was your whole world. You know what I'm saying? You have to be self-fulfilled in all aspects of life. You know what I'm saying? And that just comes with prioritizing things. Of course, your wife, your husband is going to be your everything. You want to see their happiness. Of course, your kids, but you got to be number one, man. You got to be number one. And people, the people in your life and the people with you should want to see you happy, and they should support it. And like you said, communication. If they're communicating, this is what I want to do. Okay, babe, I'm supporting that. I might be objected to it, but if I see your passion towards it, I can't stop that. We only live once, right?
Hello, we need to be happy while we're here.
Right.